I'm just like any other old person. I wish I was young again. You see, back in the days, all I had to do was go to school. That was my job. Not taking heed. I only went part-time. And then eventually I quit. See, my dumb ass went all the way up to the 12th grade. But really, I was in the 10th grade because in my school, and I guess like as well as yours, if you flunk English, that's a major credit. You just repeating the 10th grade over and over again until you complete 10th grade English and pass it, and then you can move on to the 11th and the 12th. So in all actuality, I was in the 12th grade, but really in the 10th. But shit was so simple. I remember laughing from sun up to sundown with my friends. We had no cares in the world. None. You know, back then I wasn't a vegetarian. Shit. It wasn't nothing for me to get fucking full. I go to fucking McDonald's as usual. I'm a nigga. That's what we do. We go to McDonald's, we order fucking number 3, Big Mac. At that point in time it was $2.99. Supersized, 39 cents. You get the Big Mac, you get the fries, supersized fries, and the supersized drink. Shit, I thought I was being healthy when I ordered the high C, the orange high C. I don't want to get the soda. I want the orange high C. I had my chest out. I thought I was healthy. I thought I was drinking something healthy back then. I didn't have to worry about any bills. My mother and my stepfather had to worry about that shit. That was some adult shit. Back in the days when I was a teen, I lived in my own little bubble. We could care less about politics and what was going on in the world. I could give a fuck. I wasn't looking at the news. I was trying to look at Martin Lawrence, Living Color, HBO, Cinemax, all that shit. And it's something about ignorance. This is the reason why a lot of people don't walk away from it. Ignorance is truly bliss. What you don't know really won't hurt you. And as I became a young adult in my early 20s, I still didn't realize what reality really was. And I played around and joked around. You know, I had little odd jobs here and there, working at IBM, AT&T, and all the rest of that shit. Getting paid pretty decent, enough to motherfucking supply my weed habit at the time, as well as my 40-ounce habit at the time. Little car payment here. You know, we shared an apartment. It was about 3 or 4 of us. So splitting the rent up wasn't nothing. Straight up. In those days, we had a good old time. Nobody was really serious. Commitment, what? My girlfriend was cheating on me as well as I was cheating on her. She was going out on Friday lying to me, and I was going out on Friday lying to her. One time we fucked around and went to the same club. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But it was a beautiful time for me, being a teen and a young adult, living in the streets of New York. My father worried about bills and all the rest of that shit. I got the fucking party. Getting high with my cousins and shit. Hanging out in Tompkins Projects. Going to different clubs and shit. I could care less about what the fuck was going on in the world. The only thing that I really mattered to me was what I had on. You had to be fly from head to toe. That's it. But then things got serious. And that's when all hell broke loose. I started to read. I started to find out about my history and how corrupt this country we call America is. And how we are truly being tricked and deceived. And everything collapsed. And from my mid-20s all the way up to as recent as my age now, it's been a living fucking hell. Because now I have responsibilities. Human ones. See, back in the days when I was in my 20s, shit, I get up. I mean, come on. Let's be real. For real, seriously. We're adults, right? I could be real with you. Thank you. I get up, I wash my dick, eat. If I don't eat, fuck it. Who gives a fuck? When you're in your 20s, you hardly eat any fucking way. Wash my dick, eat, get up, go out. What the fuck am I gonna get into today? Not a care in the world. I don't have to worry about feeding someone else other than me. You see, when you have children, the ball game changes. Shit gets real. Because now someone's relying on you. And it's hard. Pause. It's hard. Because you have to deal with responsibility. When you're in your 20s, the lights get cut off, ain't nothing. Shit, fuck it. Light some fucking candles or some shit. That shit happened to me before. When you're young and you by yourself and they cut the water off, fuck it. I'm just gonna buy a couple of jugs of fucking water. Pour the water in the fucking sink. Take a bird bath, goddammit. When you're young and they got a big ass eviction notice on your fucking door, it's nothing. Oh, shit, I don't give a fuck about credit. I just go sleep over my motherfucking friend's house. Shit, his couch is always available. But once you become an adult, once you become responsible, these things are not a joke anymore. It's not a game. You see, if you get an eviction, that goes on your credit. You can't get another place to stay. Your lights get turned off. You got children. It's cold as shit outside. What are you gonna do? No heat. Shit, if your lights get cut off and it's hot as hell outside, what are you gonna do? No air, no cool air. You don't have electricity in order to fix your food or fix food for your family. Water gets turned off. How you gonna flush your toilet? When it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of y'all. And this is what I'm talking about. You see, everybody talks about, I want to be young. And they talk about the obvious. Well, you know, I wouldn't have back pains anymore. When I was young, I had hair. Now that I'm older, I'm going bald. Well, you know, my performance in bed, you know, when I was in my early 20s, I was stroking. That's what I do. Stroke it to the left. Stroke it to... Now, I gotta pop pills in order to get my fucking dick hard. That's the obvious shit. I don't have those problems. The problems that I have are financial. And what I mean by financial is this. If you don't jump in that hamster's wheel, somehow, some way, whether you're an entrepreneur or whether you work for somebody, you will not eat. And when your children come to you and they're hungry, you can't tell them. You gotta wait till tomorrow. You see, I went a couple of days without eating when I was younger. Gives a fuck. Shit, I'm a motherfucker. When you're younger, you could survive off a fucking bag of potato chips. and some oodles and noodles. That's some shit that you can survive off of. But my children can't survive off of that. They don't even know what the fuck that shit is. And I'm glad that they don't. But it's the responsibility that bothers me so. That I wish that I can come up with the fucking proper solution to end this shit. Because I'm tired of being responsible. I'm tired of fucking paying bills. I'm tired of doing the same fucking shit that the last generation did previously. You know, my mother, her celebrities were Luther Vandross, Marvin Gaye, Bob Marley. All these people are dead. Now I've taken her place. Now the people she used to tell me about, the songs she used to dance to, she's teaching me about it. And I'm saying they're old. But now I'm telling my children to the songs I used to dance to, the people I used to listen to, and they're saying that that's old. Well, shit, you don't. It's just like how my mother would talk about, James Brown. You don't know how James Brown was back in the days. His hair was all Afro-ish and shit, and he would dance and do this and that. Now I'm telling my children, you don't know about Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes had long dreads, and he was real skinny and slim, and he would be like, all animated and shit. Now you don't see that. It's no disrespect towards you, Busta, but you don't see that now. Now my generation of celebrities have aged. Some of them are dead. And some of them are still alive, but grade the fuck up. Still talking about making a comeback, getting on the top charts. You ain't making no comeback, nigga. You're not. I'm sorry. And I'm telling you, young people, you're up next. You wait until Lil Uzi Vert gets to be in his late 30s. A Young Thug, a Kodak Black. They're gonna be the has-beens. Take it from me. It happens in every generation. And if you don't watch out for Father Time, that motherfucker will creep up on you. I wish I was young again. Because when you're young, you don't have to be responsible. And nobody expects you to be. Straight up. It's only when you're my age and older when they say, that nigga knows better. When you're my age, you can't afford to make any mistakes. Everybody depends on you. And if you fuck up one time, it's over. I don't laugh as much as I used to. Hell, I used to dance back in the fucking days. I don't dance anymore. Got time for that shit. I used to smile a lot. And even though age hasn't crept up on me, like a lot of people that's my age, it has done this due diligence. What I mean by that is this. Wait. It's something that you cannot prevent if you're not active. And in my case, I'm not active enough. Yeah, I lift weights and shit like that, but sometimes I fall off. I might miss a fucking week or two. This is not gonna take, doing the shit that I do is not gonna take this away. Not gonna take this away. It's not. What I'm trying to tell you out there, you young people, you millennials, take care of yourself. Don't take things as a joke. Don't take your young age, your young life for granted. You better hope and pray, if you believe in something or someone, that you make it to be my age. Because the older you get, it's more of a blessing. You see, what you fail to realize is you're young, so you can make all the mistakes that you can make. But some mistakes that you make may be very detrimental to your future, such as fucking up your credit, such as having a revoked license, such as having a fucking disease, AIDS. These things are very detrimental to your health. It's okay to make small, incremental mistakes. Yeah, you ran up your fucking credit card. Lesson learned. Pay that shit back. Hey, you had to go to college for an extra year, or go to high school for an extra year. Lesson learned. That's a little slap on the wrist, slap on the back, or whatever. That's nothing. Hey, you got a little misdemeanor on your fucking record for smoking weed and you got caught by the cops. You didn't get a DWI. You just got caught smoking a little bit of weed. And here in Atlanta, you just get fined. That's about it. Other than that, take it from me. You get older, you'll have children, you'll be responsible for them while you're trying to become an adult, while you're trying to get a profound understanding of what life really is. While you're trying to, this is simultaneously I'm talking about, while you're trying to right the wrong that you did in your younger years. I never thought ever in my fucking life that I would go through somewhat of the same shit that my mother and my father went through. Because I said when I was younger, I ain't gonna be like you, and I'm not gonna be like you. And life has a way of kicking you in your motherfucking ass and letting you know that you can fall victim to any and everything. Let me tell you something. People in high school that you were cool with, let's say if you was cool with 10 people, 20 years from now, you'll only be cool with 2 of them. That fine ass bitch that you was trying to get that number, that bitch is gonna be a crackhead. That nigga that was the shit in high school, played football, ran track, and all the rest of that shit, he died from AIDS. This is the real world. And I'm here to tell you that most of the people, for all you young adults out there, most of the people and teens, most of the people that you went to high school with, in the near future, you won't even remember them. They'll be a fucking ghost to you. Take it from me. I don't keep up with none of the motherfuckers I used to fuck with in high school. I fuck with 1 or 2 here and there. But that's about it. This is divine wisdom. It's simple. All you have to do is keep up with time. Set goals for yourself. And stay straight. Stay straight. Stay focused. Because the minute you reel off, you're going to be fucked. Take it from me. You don't want to be old. You don't want to get older. And sit back one day and say, I wish I was young again.